Hey guys, and welcome back to Modded Minecraft. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of mining. I figured our good first step would be working on getting some cool tools going. I know we got this cool dark pick and a steel axe, but we need a little bit more than that to be able to get some decent stuff going here. So I figured we could start a little mine over here in the kind of at this hill, kind of along the water just for now, so we can get a little clearing going that we can use later on, hopefully for... God, what is up with these things? So this thing is what we found at the end of last episode, and it just every single time you hit it, apparently it grows larger and larger, which was super fun to deal with. But I believe since then I've been able to actually figure out most of the bugs and things that we're having with texture pack wise, and just all the different issues just through actually kind of monkeying around with it and messing around on the forums, Resonant Rise, and the Sphax texture pack. So able to get quite a bit finished up and fixed. So we can now actually hopefully get everything going. I messed around with the settings and tried to make it a little bit smoother. So I do hope this video quality is a lot better than what we had before. But I figured for now we can just kind of start to work on going down as far as we can and just getting a bunch of different ores, rock, whatnot, and start building. And if we can actually start building our first structure today, would be very nice. So we got some aluminum, some coal, some iron. All good stuff. For now, we really want to get some coal going so we can start getting fire and just coal-powered engines and things like that if we want to. Just generators if we need some electricity and things like that for lighting and all that super fun stuff. So I believe I'm going to actually go back up and grab some more wood, I think. I don't think we have any wood on us to make any more torches. And we only have 8 torches. Yeah, no, we don't have any wood. Alright, we gotta grab some wood and then we can go mess around with that good stuff down there. And we can... But yeah, so since last time I decided to do a little bit of organizing before we started, just because it would be helpful. So I made a chest and just got some basic supplies, or not supplies, but just made a furnace, and that's basically been it. Let's just make some... Do that. And then probably see how many we want to make. That'd be more than a stack of torches, so I think that's a good start. Not there, and that, yep, cool. Alright, so we can leave it like that. Is there an auto? Yeah, auto sort, cool. And then now we can kind of go back into our whole mining thing and get to work on that. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird, I don't know what's going on. And there we got that nice little tree out of the way. And we can make a path coming over here later on. We don't really need one right now. We just need to start mining and... Ugh, voice crack. We just need to start mining and actually getting some good resources going so we can start doing some different stuff. So one of the first things I want to actually start working on is getting a smeltery going from Tinker's Construct. One of the mods I have installed. Basically, it allows us to smelt different parts for tools and actually create our own tools out of different parts and things. You can empower weapons, crossbows, and all these cool different things that we'd have access to that we wouldn't have access to normally. And the tools in the end are a lot better, and you can repair them and more easily. And when they run out of durability, they don't just disappear; they break, and then you can use items to refurbish them and whatnot. So it's a really good way to start out and get going and get a really powerful, strong weapon to begin with, so that we aren't just kind of run around with wooden weapons and things like that for a long time. So I think it'd be a lot better for us to do that and then get to work on different things. Ooh, there's some clay right here. We can pick that up. But yeah, like we don't even have a shovel right now, so we really got to get some weapons going or some tools going. I'm gonna grab these up with our nice artichoke seed shovel. It's highly, highly effective. But yeah, so what we need to make the Tinker's Construct furnace is we need a lot of clay, we need a lot of sand, and we need a lot of gravel so that we can make grout, an item, and then we smelt that. Yeah, then we smelt that and it turns into seared bricks, and then the seared bricks we turn into different smeltery furnace options that we're gonna have to put together to create a multi-block structure that turns into our furnace. So it sounds a little tedious and sounds like a lot to do, but it's actually a great first step. I found out when starting off the modded worlds, just to have something like that ready to go. Because the big thing for it, when you smelt ores down, it gives, for one ore, it gives you 2 bars. So that's like the really, really big reason for getting it started, is just that it basically doubles all the ore that we get. And, oh, there's some more clay down here. Awesome. I'm gonna go sit above water so that we're not just wasting time. And we can grab up that tin ore when we get finished breaking this little bit of clay. Believe that's probably the last. Oh, it looks like there's more right here. God, this clay is always like the hardest one to get. We're right next to the desert biome, so that'll be easy. And then we can go pick up some gravel. I believe there's some really close by, actually. So we can actually maybe get this furnace up and running here really soon, which would be nice, because then we can actually get to work on ancient warfare stuff, which is kind of the goal of this. So I'd like to get it started as soon as possible. I know the first probably episode or 2 of the series is going to be, maybe 1 or 2 more episodes is probably going to be all about mining, gathering resources, and different things. But then I really want to stress getting into ancient warfare so we can start getting that automation, because we can, basically all we have to do is we have to set up a farm that produces carrots or something like that, and then we can basically tell our we can make farmers who will then pick up the carrots, and we can make a courier dude. We'll take the carrots and put it in a town hall, and we have a fully like automated system that we never have to worry about, and they just keep making food. Like, we'll just never have to worry about food, feeding our guys or anything. They'll do it all themselves. So when we get that set up, that's when we can really start branching out into other different things and building cool structures. But for now, it's going to be kind of just working towards that. So how much clay did we end up getting from all of that? We got quite a few stacks of clay, so that's awesome. And it's nighttime and my bed's out there. We're just going to keep mining for now. I really should have brought my bed with me, huh? But, so we can just kind of keep mining and working our way down and hopefully find a cave system or something. I'm just going to kind of keep picking up all these different ores. I don't really know what we're going to be using for now, but we'll eventually be getting a storehouse, which will be basically everything we could ever need will be in there. And we won't even need to worry about like how much we have of anything, really, and we can just kind of keep building cool structures and working towards expanding the castle or the kingdom and everything, and all these awesome structures that we can just kind of have going on and just build stuff as our guys keep collecting resources for us. So it really takes that whole grindy aspect of survival out of it. We just pretty much have to move the quarry around every few 100,000 blocks that the people break. So can we get cinnabar? Oh, we can. I don't really know what it's used for, but I just know it's a hard one to pick up sometimes. So this dark steel pick is actually really, really helpful, I guess. It's must be a pretty high mining level for us to even be able to get that. Oh, come on. Notice my camera snapping around a lot more in this time than it was before, so I'll have to look into that and see what's going on there. But we have, managed to find a different resource pack, like I was saying, that includes a lot more of the different items and everything, so hopefully it goes a lot smoother. I think it might just be a bit more intensive on the computer, so I'll just have to kind of watch that and see how that's going to be coming along and how that's affecting the series, and hopefully all the video quality or the video stays pretty stable. And what is with all these dirt things? What the hell? And we can pick up this gravel here. We're gonna need all of this, so pretty much gonna grab up all the gravel we can. I should really go and just, I have wood on me. Why don't I just make like a stone shovel? Yeah, we're gonna do that. The reason why I keep turning them into crafting stations is it actually lets you just kind of leave the items in there. So like I can close this and open it and the items are still in there. Whereas if you have a normal, just regular old crafting thing, it works the same way as the ones in vanilla Minecraft, so we actually can't. God, this is so much faster. Why didn't I do this before? But then that. Oh, sorry. Basically, the items will break out of the crafting station if you exit the menu. So this way we can kind of, when we get to the more complicated things, we can have a few different stations kind of right next to each other as we're working towards building them, because we're going to have to build certain parts to make it to the end goal of others and things like that. So it'd make it a lot easier when we don't have to replace everything in the stations every single time we want to use them, or every single time we want to make something. Hopefully this will be enough gravel that we won't actually have to go farming anymore. This is a pretty big node right here, so we actually might be fine. You know, I'm gonna see if I can't fix this lagging texture issue right now. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna just get back up here to where it's safe, and I'm gonna go fix this issue, and hopefully we can come back and be a lot smoother. So with that, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about this, but I figure it'll be better if we fix it now than kind of just waiting. So be right back. All right, so now we've fixed everything, I hope, and it should be more stable. We're getting solid 50 FPS in here, so I figure that's fine. Take this zombie out, and we can hopefully run over to our bed and sleep real quick. There's a creeper. I think I... Oop. Alright, so just out of hatred for creepers blowing up things, I'm actually gonna probably turn off the game roll for the creeper explosions, like the mob griefing, because it just bugs me so much. I mean, I know it's part of the game, but I think I am gonna turn that off between the next videos. So hope you guys are okay with that, but it's just, I don't want to build things and then wake up to a creeper right next to me and blowing the whole thing up. So, hey, we got a zombie head. Cool. Alright, so we got a bunch of crap now. Just gonna kind of load it all up into here. We got over a whole stack of gravel. We got quite a few stacks of clay. Like I said, I don't want to smelt any of the things yet that we have, just because we can store. We can wait till we get a smeltery going, and we can actually use the smeltery to double our ore count. So we want to turn all that clay into clay blocks, and then we need to go get some sand. So we can actually go ahead and do this. We should have almost a whole stack. And basically we want to make our smeltery as big as we can, then I can hold more and more ores in it. So we can hopefully kind of just come around and work with whatever we got. And then, like I said, we're gonna go grab some sand, which luckily we have the sand the desert type biome right over here next to us. We can kind of start with just shaving off some of these. I don't want to ruin what it all looks like, so I'd like to shave it down if we can, kind of. And then we can keep the terrain still looking pretty nice, because it is so close to us that we don't want to mess it up. This is a pretty cool biome. It's a biomes of plenty. Dry river biome, I believe it's called. Yeah, that's what it's showing up as. There's actually not that much sand over here. A lot of red sand. Ooh, there's a lot of coal and ores down there. That's nice. We don't have very much food on us right now. Let's just grab this sand up, because I don't want to be venturing too far away. We just need to get a whole stack and then we'll be fine. That's how much gravel we have, and I use the same amount, so I'd like to not have too much left over of all this stuff for now. Why did I break that one? Brought the water in. Okay, we're gonna wait for the water to go away, and then we can come down here and grab all of this, and our shovel's gone. Perfect timing. Alright, so that'll be enough for now, I believe. We got our whole stack, and we can kind of work our way back over to the base camp and get all this grout made up, and that'll probably be it for this episode, because I don't want to keep these. I want to keep these fairly short and just kind of work do small steps here and there on it, and we can kind of do the whole progression together, and then I can get feedback from you guys and see what you guys think about it, where we want to take the series, what we want to change, and kind of go on from there. So what we want to do is this, and I messed up. We can grab that. We can grab, where is our gravel stack? There. And then we can grab all of our clay and throw that right up there. And we should have 2 stacks. Oh, I fucked up. And I double clicked it, and that's why it got messed up. We got 42 clay left over still. But we have 2 stacks of grout. And what we do with the grout is we just put it in here. Take all of our coal and throw that in there, and we can cook the grout up. And then what we want to be doing here is probably grabbing another furnace and go ahead and throw the coal in here and the grout so we can cook them both at some same time. It doesn't take forever. And I think that'll be it for today, guys. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the series. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, please like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one.